Alright guys, today we got QA the artist in the house. QA the artist has been cutting hair for just over a year now and has achieved some crazy results. Today we're going to dive into a little bit about his personal life and learn how he got to where he got. Alright man, to begin, how did you get started with barbering?
So basically I was working in a warehouse, in Amazon warehouse, right? I was there for like few months and I didn't really like it. And I started working with my dad in a mechanic shop. I was just like helper, just like helping my dad and learning in the side how to like fix cars and stuff. But honestly, I feel like it's not really my thing, man. I was going to work, I was always sad. I was like, bro, this is not what I want to do, man. I want to kind of be my own boss, you know. I don't like people telling me do this, do that. And then like one day you just like yourself and one of my really good friends, Marvin, he told me, just come check it out, you might like it. I just came, I started like watching you guys and I started liking it so much. Like when I was watching Marvin, I started learning like so much about barbering and I really liked it, man. It was just like, if I felt like it's something I want to do it. And I started watching and you told me how to cut hair. I was just cutting like random people for free. I remember for a whole summer I was cutting people for free. I was going outside, I was going to the gym and just like telling people I'm cutting hair, just come check me out. And I started liking it so much and after that it started going crazy, bro. Like less than 1 year, I'm achieving so much stuff. I can't even like imagine I'm at this stage in my life right now.
Nice man. So how was your first few customers? How did you end up getting your first few customers? I know you mentioned you were doing free haircuts at one point.
Yeah, I was just like from Boxy, I was getting some random clients, and also in the gym, I was just going outside and giving my business cards. I had some clients like here and there, like new clients, like maybe 1 or 2 clients in 1 week. I wasn't that busy, to be honest. I was doing so much stuff to get new clients, but it wasn't really working, man. And also people were always complaining, even though I was charging less price, like 25, 30, people were still like complaining, yo, like I'm gonna come like every week, give me proper deal. But
Yeah.
now, like I'm really in a stage right now, bro. I'm really having clients like worldwide, bro. Like I'm fully booked out for like few weeks.
Wow.
And also like people, they don't even complain, bro. And also they give me even more than the price I charge. Like for example, I had someone, he paid me like $200 just for a haircut, man. Like
Wow.
I can't even believe it. Like some people, they work like full day to make that much, but I make that in like one hour now.
Yeah. So for other barbers, like let's just ask for your situation. What do you think it was that got you from being stuck in that situation where people are complaining you charge too much and saying, oh, I would never get a haircut from you at that price, to now you being able to have customers pay you and actually pay you extra?
Yeah, so the first thing is social media, bro. You can like teach people how to cut hair and make money, and also like you can have your own products and sell your products online. That's what I've been doing with active products. Like I'm cutting hair and also in the site, I'm making like so much money with selling products from like TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, that's sick, man. So did you start social media right off the jump when you started barbering, or was it a few months into it that you started social media?
No, when I started, I wasn't really posting at all. But
Okay.
honestly, when I started working with ACTEV Central, they started helping me so much. And when I was like having questions, they were always there to help me out. And also, like they're like a family to me. I don't really see it as a business. Like they're like family. Like they're always like calling me to make sure like if I'm doing this thing wrong. And also like they give me this new strategy. Like when I'm like posting, they just tell me like to do this. Like they just give you small tips and they show you like so many gems that helps you to grow your social media. And also like there's people that post every day but they're not doing the right thing. But
Yeah.
ACTEV Central gives you like some small tips that no one focuses. But if you make that perfect, you can get like millions of views. Like with the same technique I used that I learned from ACTEV Central, one of my videos got almost 40 million views.
That's
it's like
crazy.
a whole country population, you know.
Yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's a gem. So
Yeah, man.
so when you first started posting, it was about what, 6 months ago, you would say?
Yeah, like 5-6 months ago. Yeah.
Around 6 months ago, and then you started working with us 5 months ago.
Yeah.
So within that time, in the last 5 months, you went from how many followers to how many?
I remember I had like literally 500 followers on Instagram and 0 followers on TikTok. I didn't even have TikTok, but now I'm almost 200K on Instagram.
Wow.
And almost like 400 something
That's crazy.
on TikTok. Yeah.
So When you got into barbering, was this what you expected?
Not at all, man. I was like, my parents, everybody was hating on me. They say, "Oh,
Yeah.
you're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna learn anything from barbering. Like this is like not a good job for you." Because in back home in my country,
Yeah.
it's not really like such a good job. Like
Same, man. Even where I'm from.
people really like don't see it as a like job. They're gonna like make fun of you if you see you're a barber. But Active Central like is like giving this opportunity to barbers that like doesn't make it to feel like a job. It's like a business, you know.
Yeah,
And also it can take you so far. Not only you can become a barber, and in the side you can just like go so far. You can do like education, selling products, selling courses.
Yeah.
You can do so much stuff from barbering.
So, when you first started Active Central, what did you kind of think was gonna happen? Did you like what was your thought process? Did you believe that you were gonna like magically have numbers, or like what was your thought?
Honestly, because I really love barbering, I always like to learn. I remember like I used to do like just like watch so much TikTok and YouTube how to like do scissor work, like how to fade properly. But honestly, when I started like working with you guys, I just like learned so much more stuff, and also I didn't really like realize it at the beginning. Like I'm learning so much new things every day, but and also like I wasn't. If I be honest, I wasn't really getting that much views, but the point is you have to stay consistent.
Yeah,
If you
wow.
stay consistent, like I can promise you guys that in like 1 month you can get the results. You can at least get like 100K followers with the technique Active Central is teaching the new barbers that who wants to grow their business.
Yeah, that's interesting. Consistency. A lot of people don't realize
They
that.
don't have like they like post like maybe like for a few days and then they stop again. But
Yeah.
the thing is, well, you have to post every single day. There's like days I've been posting like 3 times a day.
Yeah,
So
wow.
yeah, you have to stay so consistent because social media is growing so fast. Like it used to be like before, like you could have like post like 1 video a week
Yeah.
and it will have go viral. But now
Facts.
people are posting like so much and social media is growing so much. You have to post every single day, man.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's the only thing that makes a difference between you and other barbers. It's just staying consistent.
Yeah, it's like you're building a building. Each day you're laying a brick with a post,
Exactly.
right? And when you miss post, it's like you're leaving holes in the structure. And as you go later and later, it's like
Yeah,
you're
and everything's
slowing
gonna
your
break
momentum.
down, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So tell us a little bit. How has your life changed since you've like had all the success in barbering?
So yeah, I remember I used to spend like crazy times on barbering. I remember I was working like from like 9 a.m. till there was days like I was finishing work around like 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning.
Wow.
And I was coming home, I wasn't even seeing my family, nothing, because I was in love with barbering, and also I
Yeah.
just wanted to make clients, right?
Yeah.
So I would just stay so I can lock in like walking clients and just going outside, finding new clients every day from everywhere. But yeah, when I started posting in social media, like yeah, she started going crazy for me. But now I like after like I started working with you guys, I can literally like make so much money and also work less. Like I'm working like less than 40 hours a week.
Wow.
And like I can do the stuff I love. I can literally do wrestling. I can go like
Sick.
do my boxing and stuff. This
Oh,
stuff I
sick.
always loved to do since I was a kid. But before I worked with you guys, I couldn't do this stuff. I have to stop all these things to just focus on one thing. But
Able to give us numbers with like how your finances or hours have changed. So you said before you were working what, like maybe 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week?
even more, like there was days like 70 hours, like 7 days a week. We're working like from 9 to like 2, 3 a.m. in the morning.
Oh shoot.
But now I work literally maybe like
Were you like, I know you said you love barbering, but
Yeah.
like during that phase when you were working from like early morning to late night, what was it, did you feel like it was because you loved barbering, or was it kind of killing your passion for barbering?
So kind of was like both. So first of all, like I really love barbering, but obviously you're gonna get tired too, right? Like your legs starts to hurting, right? Like you stay long hours, just stand up cutting people's hair, and also like I'm like a person that likes to hustle, just like work hard. I don't really care about putting hours, but the thing is, the whole point is that you don't have to like work that much to make money.
To do
like,
good, and I
yeah.
think that's a thing people miss out on.
Yeah.
I was a barber myself, right? And I've done the exact same thing as you. And it kind of kills your passion for barbering. Like for
Exactly,
anything
and makes you
love.
want to hate it too. You know,
makes
if you
you-
keep putting, it doesn't matter what, how
Exactly.
much you love it. It kind of makes you like want to slow down, you know, and you don't really want to do it anymore. You know, makes you so tired
There's
of it.
there's like a beauty in the balance. Like I
Exactly,
feel
you have
like
to balance it.
everything that you enjoy comes with its limits, right? Like
Exactly.
with food, after like I know you said you're fasting all day,
Yeah.
right? You'll be hungry all day.
Yeah.
And then the first few bites when you decide to break your fast, it feels like the best thing you've ever experienced in your life.
But if you overeat, you're gonna feel so heavy, and you're not gonna feel
Exactly.
really good.
And you feel like
So you have to balance it.
You feel like you don't want to see food ever again.
Exactly.
But it's the same thing with anything you love in this world, that like whether it's your job, your family, your woman, like you got to make sure you don't push it over its limits. Like everything has
Exactly.
its happy point, right?
Yeah.
So what lifestyle changes have you had to make from when you were that guy who was working at Amazon warehouse to now being a six-figure owner? Like how has your day-to-day changed? Is there anything different that you have to do, or?
Yeah, there's so many new things you have to do. Honestly, like the first thing you have to do is like change yourself. Like you have to be a better person in life.
So I think a better question for me is, how have you changed? How have you changed from when you were that guy to now?
life, you know. I was just a like person just going to work and coming home.
Yeah.
But when I started like making this all progress, I realized now there's so much stuff you have
Opportunity
to do.
in the
There's so
world,
much
right?
opportunities you can have in this world, and myself in my body, not only working as a barber, and also like it's like lifestyle, you know. Like I go to the gym.
Yeah.
And I also like do wrestling and practice my religion every day, and makes me
Nice.
like so much closer and more focused. And I literally like close my schedule every day. I just go like pray and real quick, and I come back to work again. You know, it's just like I balanced everything, you know. But before,
That's nice.
my life wasn't balanced at all. Like I wasn't healthy. I wasn't eating proper foods. But after like this all stuff, after all this progress, I started like focusing more on myself and investing on myself too. Like I was kind of like cheap before. I wasn't really
Yeah.
spending on myself, but I realized like when you make money, you have to invest in yourself too. So you see more progress.
They
in
say the
life.
best investment is back into yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. I started like buying cameras. I started like buying like so the stuff I
Yeah.
need in my business, you know. But if you don't spend in yourself, you can never grow.
Yeah. Nice. Is there anything else you would like to add? Like,
Yeah, so I just wanted to say that like it was like literally like 5-6 months ago, I was charging like $45.
Yeah.
I charge like around like 120 now.
Nice.
Only like 5 months. Like
Yeah, that
that's
was
like
a crazy
so many people
transformation.
like that it takes them like years to achieve that. But all I'm gonna say is just stay consistent. Be around the right people. Like just
Yeah.
you have to be like if you want to be like something, you have to be around the people like to become like that person. And
I agree.
you just have to like stay consistent. That's the only key, to be honest. That's the only thing that can make a difference from with you and other people. So many people, they don't really like, yeah, they're not consistent in life, and they're not balancing anything. They think you just have to work like a dog. You have to work so much to achieve stuff, but it's
Yeah.
not really like that. Like ACTEV Central makes it easier, so you achieve to the thing, and you can at the same time you can do stuff you love and spend time with your loved ones, and go like do like the lifestyle you like to have.
Yeah, they say that's a nice point you added. So if
Exactly.
you hang out with 4 bums, you're gonna become the fifth bum,
Exactly.
right? You hang out with 4 hardworking people, you're gonna become the fifth, right? So I think it was really interesting, your journey, man. I love to see you grow, like from going when you first started. I remember you would complain for not posting, and your excuse would be like you would make crazy stuff excuses, and now you're posting every day. You have a lot going and a lot to come. I'm really proud of you, man. Thank you for this interview,
So
bro.
much, man. Appreciate
Hope
it.
you guys got some value from that. Make sure to follow him, QA the Artist, on TikTok, Instagram. Follow his journey. He has a lot to come. And thank you for listening, guys.